She was clearly overweight, with rolls of fat all over her body, but the moment she saw a bikini contest being held at a bar, she excitedly dragged her boyfriend inside. At first, it seemed like she was just there for fun, but to everyone's surprise, she suddenly pulled down her pants, tied up her shirt into a makeshift bikini, and confidently announced that she was going to compete. Her boyfriend was completely dumbfounded. No matter how you looked at it, Annie, with her chubby figure, seemed completely out of place in this competition. But no matter how much her boyfriend tried to stop her, she boldly stepped onto the stage. Seeing her round belly on full display, her boyfriend cringed in embarrassment, but Annie stood there radiating confidence. The audience couldn't help but wonder where she got the courage. However, what happened next completely shattered everyone's expectations. As the upbeat music played, Annie flipped her golden hair and danced with a light yet powerful energy. Every move she made exuded confidence and strength. No one would have guessed that just days ago, this same self-assured woman had been drowning in self-doubt. She was too afraid to say her clothing size at the store, too timid to order a drink at the bar without hiding behind the crowd, and even when making friends, she only felt comfortable around people who looked like her. She had tried to change, but every time she looked in the mirror, her reflection made her feel ashamed. As she grew older, she started worrying that she'd never find a partner, so she rushed to confess her feelings to the only male colleague she had. But after a moment of hesitation, the chubby guy rejected her, saying he simply didn't like women. Heartbroken and devastated, Annie reached her lowest point. But in her darkest moment, she happened to see a scene on TV where a wish magically came true. Inspired by the idea, she had a bold thought: maybe, just maybe, she could change her fate too. That night, during a thunderstorm, she ran to a wishing fountain in the park and made her wish.
I wish I was beautiful!
But unlike in the movies, nothing happened. She was still the same as before. Determined to change, she joined a gym and signed up for spin classes. However, on her very first day, she slipped and fell. Yet, it was precisely this accident that completely transformed her life. When she woke up, she looked in the mirror and was stunned. Her skin was flawless, her facial features were delicate, and her ABS were toned and defined. She had finally become the person she had always dreamed of. Walking out of the gym, Annie felt like she had been reborn. When she saw a beautiful woman, she no longer felt insecure. She confidently walked up and introduced herself. If a man held the door open, she assumed it was just for her. If someone whistled, she didn't hide her excitement. And soon enough, her Prince Charming appeared. After exchanging numbers with Jack, she waited for his call, but when it didn't come, she took the initiative and called him herself, even inviting him out for a date. Jack readily agreed, and to their surprise, they instantly clicked. He was drawn to Annie's enthusiasm and positive energy. After witnessing her fearless performance at the bikini contest, Jack saw Annie in a whole new light. He realized she had a special kind of charm, one that went beyond physical beauty. And it wasn't just Jack. Every man in the room was captivated by her. If love at first sight is the beginning of romance, then love that grows over time is even more precious. This romantic comedy is called I Feel Pretty.